how far this guy was along. Oh damn, he's about to level up to 88. He needs it. Pure sharps are so fucking weak. Ah. I mean, when you start looking at their stats compared to the other build stats, like, even passing's not bad. Like, I don't know. I keep thinking different builds are like the way to go, but yeah, as soon as you get in here and you look at, he's only got a 74 lateral for a point guard. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's dangerously bad. What do I got here? Limitless, deep range, catch and shoot, and difficult shots. I wish he could at least get bronze ankle breaker. Kinda sucks. Sharps don't really get much love this year. I guess that's because they got it all last year. That's probably what happened. People went nuts for Sharks last year. It's crazy. Oh, hell. Damn, he's jumping fast. Like, the Sharp this year isn't so much like a come out and kill him offensive player. If you're playing straight up, it's more of a make the pass, keep the defense rotating, and eventually something opens up. I mean, I guess you kind of have that Steph Curry kind of thing going on where the defense screws up and leaves you open. It's over. Sometimes when they don't. I don't know. If you're going to have no defense, might as well have limitless offense. Like, because I know even the games where I've kind of spammed this guy a little bit just trying to get his bronze badges real quick, I put up like 50 points or 40 points or something like that. Just busting threes like that I never should have hit. What was that? Two or three, I think. I guess that's not going that fast. It must have been right there at that percentage. Pure sharp, like you'll either have a really good game or you'll be off and you'll just be having a horrible game. It's always one or the other. So we'll find out what kind of game we're gonna have. I just wouldn't have much fun with the defender. Pure lockdowns, I don't know. It's kind of boring after a while. it up, dude. That's not good. Come on now. There you go. Alright. I guess we could go ahead and try to pick up corner specialist. It's probably a good idea. Hold the phone. Say something I've actually been wanting to try. I forgot to do it. I was thinking about setting um his jumper to Larry Bird. Or not Larry Bird, Dirk Nowitzki. I know it sounds crazy, but I have Dirk Nowitzki on one of my bigger guys, and that thing is so smooth. And it has a huge release point at the top of it. Well, excuse me. I'll be damned. I think it's the first time I've ever gotten all three gold stars on this thing. This guy's, I mean, I'm telling you, when you start getting badges on a sharp, he starts hitting everything. Problem is, in game, like, for some reason, if you have anybody near you, you miss everything. So, I don't know. You figure it out. Yeah, I'm gonna have that badge quick. Should be, yeah, for sure I'll get it this one. Sweet. Oh, come on, man. Oh, see, it just got better, so I just got the badge. And all of a sudden he can't miss. Like, you can tell when the badge, like, takes, like, when it gives it to you. I think it reads it before it actually gives it to you. It knows when you have enough experience for it, because suddenly I can't miss. I can tell, like, it got so much easier all of a sudden. Badges are just huge this year. They just really are. Corner specialist. Boom. All of these are like Hall of Fame badges, so like this is nothing. This is just the beginning. Can I hit the corner? Yep. All right, let's see. I need mid-range Deadeye. Oh, I hate this drill because it always moves me off the point and stuff. never done this good at this throw. Ever. Oh, I missed one. That's what I like to see. One drill remaining. Might as well. Nope. Move, dude. Okie dokie, and I get to level up after this game? Fucking awesome. Because I should get at least 9%. I'm at 87. Yeah, this is going to be the 88 jump. Hopefully that maxes that three pointer at 99. Oh, it's going to be game over. Gonna be game over. Make sure. Alright, Oompa Loompa. No, hey, dude, chill. Just chill. Lay down. Lay down. You ain't listening to shit. You ain't listening. Well, weirdo. Oh, Jesus Christ. I love you. Yeah, alright. All right, get up. Go play. Get a bottle. Go get a bottle or something. Here. Big ass. There you go. Brand new one. Brand new bottle of Taro. Dog's crazy. All right. Let's. Sorry about that, y'all. Well, I got no viewers, so it's fine. Let's just go hit some threes. Some trees, Bubba. Go on. Go. Good boy. Sit. Holy shit, he's not even a starter yet. I didn't use this guy hardly at all. I think I just made a sharp because I wanted a sharp, and I haven't really touched him. This guy's just running in circles. Go stand underneath the rim, try to get me that way. I mean, you have no fucking defense as this position, like this size. Baba, go on. It's trying to spam Holiday on me because I got no defense. My God, man, like, I'm telling you, that's what it's gonna do the whole game is just spam him on me. Oh my god, he just won't shoot. Get your ass off me, dude. God damn. Oh my god. I mean, I can just take my guy out of the whole game because he'll just sit here right on top of me because they don't want any chance of me shooting a three. Problem is, the rest of the team can't hit shit. What are you doing, man? Taking a dumb shit shot. Oh my god. Like, I'm gonna set it up where I don't have to talk. There you go.
A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And off we go, a close game, now starting the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
Well, the commitment is evident, and they are simply phenomenal at their aggression on the defensive end right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Pacers. Kyle Quinn out there with Leaf. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then it's McDermott. And it's Holiday in at the one spot. Bill, you've done quite a few player interviews over your life, and I'm sure there are some guys that have surprised you with what they've got to say.
Yeah. I think we're in a really cool generation with basketball players where they're these really thoughtful guys who aren't afraid to share stuff. You know, some of the guys try to protect their images and their kind of their manufactured reputations, I would say, to some degree, but for the most part, the candidness of some of these guys, you can't hide on a podcast. If I have you for an hour, you're not going to be able to dodge stuff. You're going to have to talk.
You challenge people, that's the beauty of the podcast.
Well, and I don't have notes, so I do it. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, and we're going. And
That's
you got to be ready.
That's how Larry King used to do it.
Yeah. So some guys are ready. Like Durant was great. Durant was ready to talk, and we did 5 podcasts, and everything's on the table with him. But my favorites are, somebody like Kyrie came in, really smart, kind of sort of ready to go, but not totally, but then got into it. And those are usually the best ones.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks. I want to get back to what we were chatting about, Bill, with how today's NBA players are so media ready, whether it be interviews or social media. Your take is really interesting.
I think in general, all these guys, the guys now are so used to talking to people and being in front of people, and they're not surprised by questions, and they know how to handle themselves. They know how to not get in trouble, and they're comfortable.
Maybe kind of grown up with you, though, too. You know what? You've been relevant for many years.
Well,
they've grown up with your stuff.
To be honest, a lot of them just know me as the white guy on NBA Countdown. They might not have read me, but they remember like that year I was with Jalen Rose. But what's weird
I
is
think you'd be surprised.
Well, you know this too. When you're on TV, the credibility you get from being on TV, I wasn't prepared for within the NBA.
Oh, really?
I think that's true. Yeah, I think it's like, oh, he's on TV, he's okay. And maybe they don't agree with you all the time, but you've passed some imaginary checkpoint with those guys.
Well, you may think that TV was your validation. This is going to be your validation.
Oh, 100%.
2K. This is it. I'm stamping you right now.
This is better than winning a Pulitzer Prize.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Bill, with last year's do-or-die season finale between Minnesota and Denver, final game of the regular season, momentum is gathering for a play-in tournament. It'll be for the last two playoff spots. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I wrote about this in 2007. I called it the Entertaining as Hell tournament, where basically the first 7 seeds were guaranteed, and the 16 teams that didn't make it out of the 2 conferences, they just went head-to-head, single elimination. And then you have the final 2 games in New York City, and you blow it out, and you have a fun thing with it.
Oh my God, man!
I think that Minnesota-Denver game was important, and maybe the solution is you have the 6 seeds guaranteed in each conference, and then you have 7, 8, 9, 10 in each conference, and you just have playing games. You have 7 versus 10, you have 8 versus 9. You do it over the course of a couple days. You use the TV revenue from that, because you could get good money from that, to maybe shorten the season, which would be, for me, the number one thing I would change about the league. I think we should have a 70-game season. You could talk me into 76, but there's too many games. There's too many nights where the players... I just think basketball is really hard to play.
Sabonis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, Domantas Sabonis, the son of a legend, to me, guys, he has everything he needs to be an effective player for years to come in the NBA. Size, length, feel, there's a lot to like.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
This is the only build they do this to.
Here's Maverick. He's covered by Collison. Passes it to Maverick. Jacks up a 3.
Oh my God, like, he's seriously
76ers with a fresh shot clock. And the wide-open shot from Redick hits the three-point bomb. Redick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And there's
I fucking hate this game.
That's foul.